Hey ladies, I just want to give you a quick minute to show you how to create something, change colors in our nail art studio. So over here, if you'll see right here, it says create. Obviously, if you haven't created stuff, you won't have all of these approved designs in here. But go ahead and click create, and you're going to see all of your nails down here, and you're going to have your large. You can start on any one that you want. I usually start on 2 or 5 because this is going to be my big toe and this is going to be my thumb. So if you want to change the whole color of the nail, just select an object and make it bigger than the nail. That's pretty simple. So we're going to just quickly do that. You want to make sure that it goes past these little blue dotted lines. The reason for that is that's your bleed space. So if it does not go past there, if there's any slight error in how it's sized up for printing, you will end up getting white space instead of whatever color you have there. So let's go in and click pink because everybody likes pink. Alright, and you can do polka dots. You can change your polka dots. Fairly simple. You can make them big. If you look up at the top, you've got this bar up here. If you hover over it, you can see it turns and you can rotate everything. Say you like that, you want to apply it, hit apply, and it's going to do it to just that one. Wait a second while it's saving it. Okay, if you want to apply it to multiple, you can apply to however many you want, or you can apply it to all. So we're going to just apply it to that one there. Let's go over to this one, and we're going to do again. We're going to get our square out and change it. Okay. Now I'm going to actually just show you how to find a color. If you don't like what you see up here, click the closest thing to it and then go back in and click more. And now you have a whole array. If you actually know the code, you can enter it in. If not, it's going to play around with it. We're going to try and get close. There we go. A little bit darker blue. I'm going to make it a little wider so I can see it easier. And let's add a chevron. We're going to do a double chevron in this. Okay. So here's our black chevron. We're going to do another one, so just copy it. That copied the blue. Make sure you've selected what you're going to copy and copy it. Okay, line it back up and then almost cover your blue and then go back in and pick another color. It's a little too close to the blue. Maybe an orange. Okay, if you want more of the black showing and more of the blue showing, like you can do that. You can move it backwards so the blue and the black are more dominant. I kind of like that though. Okay, so I'm going to apply that to multiple. I want it to be on my thumbs. Okay, so apply to selected designs. Excuse me, sorry. And let's go back in and say I want that actually to be my thumb and my pointer and my middle finger. So you're just going to select them on both hands and apply again. Okay. Again, if you like the design, you want it all, you can apply to multiple and apply designs to all. It's going to take all the design off of any other wraps you have, like the one over here. It's going to go away, and there you go. The benefit of this, though, is if you are working with this colors, remember how we changed that blue? It's a special blue. You can go in now and say, I really don't want chevrons on this one, so let's go ahead and delete your chevrons. But I do want, let's see, what do we have in here? I want an animal print. It's going to pop up. There we go. Okay, but I want it that blue, and I'm going to change the blue a different color. Let me take and here's that blue that you made down here. Okay, you can pretty much do whatever you want with this. Make sure as you're resizing it, make sure that you don't put it right up to that line, okay? It needs to go over it like that. So there's space all the way around it. Again, that's your bleeding space. That's going to say if there's any error in the printing, it's going to be covered because it goes past that line. Okay, if you do not hit apply and I go to another nail like this and I go back, that nail is not going to keep that same design. Okay, let's go ahead and try and upload something. Alright, so you'll have, once you start uploading stuff, you'll have tons of things in here. So go ahead and hit upload. And this is actually going to take me right into where I store all of my stuff. And I don't remember which one's which. Let's try the blue one. So I save my images to where there's not a background color like this. Okay. And once again, I'm going to resize it. If I resize on the corners, it stays even. If I resize out here, let's do it with this one. It does not stay even. Okay. And that's very important to make sure you're resizing it where it's something that's easily going to control the size. Okay, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to leave the blue up there. And then I want this image on the other side because remember, each side of your nail is going to be it's going to be facing each other. So if I just move this up here, if I copy it and just put it up here, it's not going to be the same. I actually have to turn it around. So the easiest way to do that is to use that line in the middle as your guide. So if I look here and I say, okay, I see how far away this is from the line, I can come here and put it back here and say, that's about the same distance away from the line. Right there. Okay. And I can apply and then hit preview. And you can see the one that you designed against all the other ones instead of having them in a row. It'll show you as if it's on a sheet. Right like that. Okay. So let's go back. You can name it here whatever you want to name it. Okay. Naming it's really big if you're going to be making a lot of nail art studio. You want to make sure that you are able to find it again without having to worry about exactly what it looks like, because that's going to get confusing if you're doing a lot of them. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know. The one thing that I've had asked a lot is glitter, so let me show you that really quick. Let me find a better glitter one. I have a lot. That's probably my favorite one. So this looks like it could be glittery, but it's not. It's just a simulation. And what that means is that it's not going to sparkle, it's not going to shine or anything. When we print in Nail Art Studio, it prints color. There's no special effects to it or anything. So you can simulate, like I did here, glitter, using different programs. And by doing that, you can get the effect, the look from a distance, but it's not going to be the same as if you're holding it next to a wrap that actually is printed with glitter. And so I want to make sure that's clear. It's something that is requested quite a bit when I do Nail Art Studio wraps, but it's not something that is always understood when they're printed. And so I try to make sure that everyone understands that these wraps are not glitter. It's just a simulation. If you have any questions in Nail Art Studio, please feel free to message me or post it on here or anything. Thank you.
I just say goodbye.